Good morning, student. Welcome to virtual classes. Chapter 11. The food we eat. We eat different kind of food to get energy and to grow well. Where we get energy? We get energy from food. But the food we eat cannot be used by the body as it is. It has to be broken down into simpler, soluble forms that the body can use. Digestion. What is digestion? Digestion is the breaking down of food into simpler form is called digestion. We eat food that is digested in our body, and the process which digested, that is called digestion. It means digestion means the breaking down of food into simpler form is called digestion. How is food broken down into simpler form? That is the big question. How is food broken down into simpler form? We eat bite. Bite is a bigger form. So digestion starts in the mouth itself. The mouth consists of the following parts. Three parts. First is the tongue. It is a muscular organ that helps to move the food in the mouth and taste it. Tongue also helps us to speak. It has taste buds that help to identify four tastes: sweet, salty, sour, and bitter. Second part is the teeth. Teeth give us shape to the face and help to break down food. There are four kinds of a teeth that perform different functions. Incisor help to bite food. Canine tear the food. Premolars chew the food, and molars grind the food. Third one is the saliva. Saliva is a liquid that is secreted by the salivary glands located in the mouth. Saliva makes the food moist and soften it. It helps to convert the starch present in the food into sugar. That is why bread tastes a little sweet after you chew it for some time. Glucose is the simplest form of sugar and can be easily absorbed by the body. If the sugar level in the blood becomes very low, we feel weak and can even lose consciousness. The doctor injects glucose into the body through a drip or gives it orally. That is the saliva. So, what is the function of saliva? Saliva makes convert starch into sugar. Digestive system. What is digestive system? Digestive system is the food from the mouth goes through the esophagus or food pipe. It enters the stomach. The food which we eat goes through the mouth by the esophagus or food pipe and enters the stomach. Several digestive juices produced by the stomach. Stomach produce several digestive juices. It helps to digesting the food. The food remains in the stomach for 3-4 hours. Proteins are digested here. Where protein digested? Protein digested in the stomach. From the stomach, the food goes into the small intestine. Small intestine, it is not in size small. It is larger. That is the big. So the food is completely digested here. Food goes where several part in the small intestine and digestion completed here. in the small intestine. The digested food passes into the blood through the walls of small intestine and is circulate to every cell of the body. Undigested food. Some food is digested. Most of the food is digested, but some food is in the form of undigested food. Goes into large intestine. Large intestine, here water is absorbed. Thereafter, solid waste moves to the rectum and is thrown out from the anus. So that is the digestive system. Digestive system, there are many parts in digestive system. First is the mouth. Mouth consists of the three parts: tongue, teeth, saliva. After that, esophagus or food pipe. Food pipe goes to the stomach. Here many digestive juices are secreted. Then after, food goes to small intestine. In small intestine, there is a total digestion completed. After that, undigested food goes to the large intestine. Here water absorbed by the large intestine. After that, solid waste moves to the rectum and it thrown out by the anus. That is the digestive system. Clear? The reason of food storage. As we know that in our country there are many calamities in whole season. So we can store food because of food shortage. Natural calamities is the first reason. Natural calamities like earthquake, flood cause damage to crops, resulting in shortage of food. Second is the improper storage. If food is not stored properly, it gets spoiled, resulting in shortage. For example, if grains are not stored in moisture-free and safe place, they get spoiled by small worms called weevils and are eaten by insects and rodents. Third point is the shortage created by man. When crops are damaged due to natural disaster, the government releases the grains that are stored in the godowns into the market. Some traders buy these grains in large quantity and store them to create artificial shortage. They sell them later at higher prices to earn profit. These result in people not getting enough food in spite of the government making it available in the market. How are hunger and disease related? Hunger. Hunger means deficiency of food. Many diseases are caused when people do not get enough food to eat or do not eat the right kind of food. Deficiency diseases is a disease that occurs due to the deficiency of nutrient in the diet. Malnutrition is a condition that occurs when a person does not get enough food to eat. Protein and carbohydrate deficiency. Carbohydrate provide energy while protein helps in the growth and repair of damaged cells. First is the marasmus. This disease occurs due to the deficiency of protein and carbohydrate in the diet of child below the age of 1. 1 year below child has suffered from marasmus. As a result, the child has stunted growth, wrinkled skin, and suffers from diarrhea frequently. The disease can be cured by giving a diet rich in carbohydrate and proteins. Proteins means egg, fish, sugar, potato, etc. Second is the kwashiorkor. This disease also occurs due to the deficiency of carbohydrate and protein in the diet. It is common in children who have not been breastfed properly. The child has a low appetite, swollen belly, and reduced growth. Such a child should be fed pulses, eggs, skimmed milks, etc. Balanced diet. We all know about the balanced diet. Balanced diet, it means to stay healthy and to grow well. It is important to eat diet that contains all the nutrients in the right proportional. A balanced diet is one that contains all the nutrients, water and roughages in the right amount. Water helps to regulate the body temperature, helps in digestion and is a part of digestive juices. Rough edges is the fiber present in the food. It has no nutrient value but helps the body to eliminate waste. A balanced diet varies according to age, gender, and the type of work a person does. So, it is important to think before eating. It is very important to eat the right kind of quality and food, stay healthy. There is a chart of deficiency diseases, their importance, and sources to cure them. Nutrients: vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, iron, iodine, calcium, and phosphorus. Here in the chart, there is important deficiency diseases caused by these nutrients sources. First is the vitamin A, healthy eyes and good skin. So we eat vitamin A for the healthy eyes and good skin. Deficiency of vitamin A, there is a disease, night blindness. Sources to increase vitamin A, that is the carrot, spinach and fish, mango. Vitamin B. Importance of vitamin B, normal functioning of nerves. Because of deficiency of vitamin B, very disease. And the sources of vitamin B: peas, milk, meat, eggs. Vitamin C. Vitamin C is the important for healthy gums and healing wounds. Deficiency of vitamin C is scurvy disease. Sources of vitamin C: amla, lemon, orange, and the tablets of vitamin C. Vitamin D. Vitamin D, importance of vitamin D: strong bones and teeth. Deficiency of vitamin D, rickets disease. Sources of vitamin D: fish, milk, egg, sunlight. Vitamin E, proper functioning of muscles. It is the importance. Deficiency of vitamin E, muscular cramps. Oil. Sources of vitamin E: oils, mustard oil, groundnut, sesame oil. Vitamin K. Importance of vitamin K, blood clotting. Deficiency of vitamin K, excessive bleeding from wounds. Sources of vitamin K: green leafy vegetable like spinach, coriander. Iron, proper functioning of hemoglobin. Deficiency of iron, anemia is causes. Spinach, apple, pulses is the source of iron. Iodine. Iodine is responsible for normal body growth. Deficiency of iodine, goiter disease is there. Sources of vitamin iodine: fish, iodized salt, that is the sources. Calcium and phosphorus, the strong bones and teeth. Deficiency of calcium and phosphorus, weak bones, dull teeth. Sources of calcium and phosphorus: milk, cheese, leafy vegetables. Thank you. Read chapter 2 times and draw a picture of digestive system.